Today I'm going to show you how to perfectly straighten your images and increase the crop in Photoshop. Hey there and welcome to Phlearn. My name is Aaron Nace and today we're going to show you how to straighten your images using the straighten tool, and if you need to, we're going to show you how to add information. We got a great video for you. Let's jump into Photoshop. So here's our first image today, and as you can see, our horizon's just a little bit crooked. No big deal. What we're going to do is go right over here to our crop tool. You can also hit C for the crop tool. Now with the crop tool, there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can zoom out a little bit and then just bring your cursor over here to the right hand side. You can see I have now a curved arrow. I can just click and drag over here on any of the borders and it's going to start rotating my image around. Now as I do this, you can see I actually have lines, okay, that are going to show me where vertical and horizontal is. So as I click and drag here, I see a few more lines that are going to help me actually straighten out the background. So that's kind of the first way you can do it, but it's not going to be always the most accurate. Like you just kind of have to look and see like, yeah, that kind of looks straight. The other way you can do it, I'm going to hit escape, is to use the straighten tool, which is actually built into the crop tool. So again, just click here on the crop tool or hit C for the crop tool. And then check this out. This is the straighten tool. So let's go ahead and click there. Now how this works is you want to go ahead and click and hold on one point of your horizon and then just drag over here. And we're just going to drag way over there and then let go. And when I did that, it automatically straightens out my image based on where I click and drag. So the angle that I was at basically just automatically straightened it. Now, as you can see, traditionally in Photoshop, we would have to crop in because look at this, it added all this information around the borders of my photograph that simply were not there to begin with. However, now with Generative Fill, we can simply go right up here where it says Fill. Make sure you're clicked on Generative Expand. Check that out, Generative Expand, and then we're just gonna click on this little checkbox up here at the top where you can hit Enter. So what it's gonna do now is it's gonna straighten my image out, okay, with the crop, but it's also going to add information around the edges of my photograph using AI, which is such a cool tool. And look at that, it did a perfect job. I can just turn this off and on at any time. Now I even have some stuff in the back. Maybe I want to get rid of that. What we're going to use, I'm going to grab the brand new selection brush tool. This is located with the lasso tool. The selection brush tool is so nice. You literally just paint over the area that you'd like to make a selection. All right, we're just going to paint right over here. Boom, that looks good. And then let's click on Generative Fill and then click on Generate right over here. And as you can see, that's generating using AI, and it's going to remove this stuff for us. And we'll even have a few different variations when this completes. So you can see our variations, and there we go. That looks really, really good. So as you can see, we were able to perfectly straighten out our image. It added information onto the sides of our photograph, and we're able to remove this. All right, we got one more great example for you. Cool. So in our next example, let's hit C for the crop tool. Again, I'm just going to click and drag on the sides. There we go. But don't forget, if you need to, grab this straighten tool and just click and drag on your horizon. Boom, to perfectly straighten out your image. Now in this case, I want to change my aspect ratio as well. I want to go ahead and just click and drag from the left side over there, and then I can just kind of move this around. Just click anywhere in this area and move this around to change your aspect ratio. So let's go ahead and click and drag over there. I know it's going to be straightened now, but I also just want to add all this information. And what I want to do also is put the horizon right about on one of the thirds of my images. So in composition, a lot of the times we want to divide our images into thirds. So we're going to be doing that using the crop tool. And the crop tool, by the way, you have a few different options here. Just click on this guide options. The rule of thirds is going to be on there by default. So the rule of thirds divides your images into thirds, vertically and horizontally. Now, it's always a good idea to try to put some parts of your image on a third, especially if you have ground and a sky. You can see the ground is going to wind up making 2/3 of my image, and the sky will be 1/3 because I put the horizon right there, okay? Now, you also want to put your subject at the intersection of thirds. So you can see my subject is right here at the intersection of that third. This composition is going to be beautiful. Let's go ahead and click that checkbox up there. I'm not even worried about any of this information all over here because Photoshop is going to use AI to completely generate that for me, which is like Kind of blows my mind, but you know, it's the world in which we live in, right? And look how beautiful that is. So this is basically what we started with. We started with like a kind of a crooked photo that had a cutoff shadow and not a ton of information there. And here's what we ended with. Look at that beautiful composition. Our subject looking off to the left. A lot of visual information over here. We have a full complete shadow, and our composition, let's just click here with our crop tool, is perfect. We have our, again, 2/3 of our image is here below where the ground is, and then 1/3 is here where the sky is. And you can see our composition looks perfect, and overall we've improved that image dramatically by straightening it out and improving our crop in Photoshop. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up. It would mean a lot. And please let me know in a comment down below what you'd like to learn next. If you want to get more free tutorials, click on subscribe. Thanks again. I'll learn you later. Bye, everyone.